Hey, this is Marty Dickinson with HereNextYear.com and the Here Next Year Live Video Training Center. I am standing on top of a mountain, not quite at 12,000 feet, but pretty darn close to the summit, where I am in front of Arapahoe Basin, one of our famous ski areas in Colorado, and I am at a place where I'm guaranteed to have some wind. Today I'm talking about wind in this recording. And you'll notice I don't have any microphone on right now, and you might have already been thinking, why isn't he using a microphone? I can't hear anything. He's got all that wind happening. Well, we're going to insert a microphone. I just got this in yesterday, and it's called the Purple Panda. It's a pouch full of microphone stuff, and I'll tell you the cost in just a minute, but I want to go through all the things that this has. The reason that I got this is because it had a microphone and also an extension cord so that I could go further back. So we're just going to start right at the beginning here. I haven't even plugged this in yet, so we're testing as I go. So I'm going to plug in the microphone straight as it is. Oh, I want to point out one thing about this. The reason I had to get a new microphone, because I've got a beautiful $300 lapel microphone, wireless. I can use that. I used to use it all the time. And if you'll see on this insert pin, there are 3 lines on there. Well, those 3 lines are what is required to use a microphone with your smartphone, with an iPhone, with a Droid, with an iPad or some other tablet. So if you plan to do live video with a microphone, you need to get one that has all 3. It might record okay, but when you play it back, you won't hear it through both speakers, and when you listen to it on earbuds, on both speakers either. So I've inserted the pin into the microphone jack, and now I have my microphone. A good rule of thumb for a microphone is to just extend your fingers like this, and right about there is going to be the right spot for a microphone. So I'm going to put that on, and I have the extension cord hanging over my shoulder here, so we'll get to that in a minute. But let's pull out the goodies. We have a GoPro extension here, an adapter. If you use a GoPro on a helmet or put that on your bike when you're going down bike paths, you can use that. I'll put that in my pocket. We're not going to talk about that today. And then I've got another adapter here. This is an adapter if I want to connect to a standard camera using this microphone. Put that in my pocket. I won't be talking about that today. Anything else in here? Nope. Oh, we got the important parts. Look at this. We have what are called wind socks. So I'm going to put that pouch down. Wind socks are what gets added to the actual microphone. Got a nice big fuzzy one for when it's really windy. I'll put that on in just a minute, because it definitely is windy up here on top of this mountain. But this is the one that is the most common. This is what most people start with, just a little piece of black fuzz. So I'm going to take my microphone off. If I don't use a windsock, that's what it sounds like through a microphone. So let's take this off. I'm just going to insert this. Just put this right into the hole. Okay, and again, just measure that. Put that right there. And experiment with height. Do a lot of videos and experiment with height so that you know where to place that microphone that's best for your voice. I'm not listening to this at the same time, so I don't know. I'm going to have to do a few videos at home and just experiment to find out if I need to go a little bit higher with this particular microphone or a little bit lower. But that's the difference. I put on the little windsock, and I can go back about this far, and this is comfortable. So if I was to talk into an iPhone, which is what I'm using now, at this distance, you might start losing a little bit of my voice. I'd have to really project my voice for you to hear. So that's why you want to use a microphone, so that you can be at a best practices distance, which is about 3.5 to 5 feet. But now let's put on this big fuzzy thing. I'll take off the black one, put that in my pocket. Gotta be real careful not to lose those. And then this one takes a little bit more effort to put on, because you gotta find that little hole in there. You got somebody roaring their engine up through the mountains here, through the pass. Kind of mess with that a little bit to get the fuzz out of the hole. Almost there. Stay with me. There we go. Okay, I'm going to push that in there. Yep, felt a little pop, so I know that it's inserted all the way. I've got my big fuzzy. Put that on there. Okay, so now that's the difference. So it's still pretty windy up here, and you can tell the difference that all the wind has been taken out at this point, or at least almost all of it. It would take a pretty tough wind to make my voice not clear with this kind of a windsock on. So now let's go to the next step and add the extension. I'm going to unplug from the camera here, and I'm going to plug this in. So we'll be back in just a second. There you go. So now I'm connected to this extension. I've got got to make sure there's no cliffs behind me that I fall off of. Hey, you want to create a viral video? The great way to do it is come up to the Rocky Mountains and stand on the edge of a cliff and almost fall off, or actually do fall off. The only problem is you'd never get to enjoy what the results are from your live viral video. So not recommended. Do not try this at home. So there's my full extension with the extension cord. I'd say that's going to be a good 18 to 20 feet here. I probably wouldn't use all that though, because I wouldn't want people to see the cords. I'd put this cord inside my shirt, and then I'd wrap this around my tripod over there so that the actual cord was not visible, and only the microphone would be maybe visible. Actually, this microphone I could probably put underneath my shirt and nobody would even know. But that's how it works. So all this together in this pouch came out to $18 on Amazon. And I don't advocate going out and buying hundreds and hundreds of dollars of sound equipment when you get started with live video. Just start with what you have and work your way up. But the one thing that you're going to want after you go do some live video outside and you start finding that you have to pick perfect times of the day when there's no wind to make a good recording, a good audio portion of the recording, you're just going to get sick of going to the location, going home again, saying, oh, it's too windy, and then waiting till the next day, oh, it's too windy again. You're going to eventually want to get a microphone so you can go on location like I'm doing here in beautiful sunny Colorado. And this is one of the great answers, is the Purple Panda. So I'll actually put a link on this on my website, and that will be an associate's link. So yeah, I'll get a couple of bucks if you buy through that link. That's very helpful, as I'm offering this information for free. But just so you know, you can go to Amazon and search for the Purple Panda microphone system, and you'll find it and buy it then. That's the important thing. Just get a microphone that has the official windsocks, different kinds, has the extension, has other adapters that you can use the microphone in other aspects and on other items. That's really the key. So start with that, and if it's not good enough as time goes on, well, you can invest as you go. But the important part is not get hung up on the technology. Just start with the basics, use what you already have, and find beautiful places in your own state to perform live video. And that's the key to keeping your audience entertained, keeping them engaged. It's a heck of a lot better than me just standing in front of a bookshelf. Wouldn't you agree? So do the same for your audience. Provide them with interesting scenery and good sound, even in wind, with a decent microphone. My name is Marty Dickinson with HereNextYear.com, the live video training center. And come visit us at HereNextYear.com. Sign up for our live video primer, which is free. And my name is Marty Dickinson again, saying bye for now.